Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today this video is about Microsoft's Windows 11 Insider Preview build 23466, which is released to the dev channel. Starting with this build, Microsoft is releasing ISOs for this build. Moving forward, and talking about the new features in this build, Microsoft is introducing Windows Copilot, making Windows 11 the first PC platform to announce centralized AI assistants to help people easily take action and get things done. Next to that, extending Bing chat plugins to Windows, enabling developers to integrate their apps within Windows Copilot to better serve their customers and increase engagement on native Windows applications. Next to that, introducing new hybrid AI loop to support AI development across platform, and across Azure to client with new silicon support from AMD, Intel, NVIDIA, and Qualcomm. Next to that, introducing Dev Home Design to help every developer become more productive on Windows. Also introducing new AI features and experiences in the Microsoft Store on Windows. These were the features, which are included in this build. Moving forward and talking about what's new in this build. Firstly, we have Dev Drive. Dev Drive is a new form of storage volume available to improve performance for key developer workloads. To set up a Dev Drive, you can create one in free space on an existing drive or create a VHD or VHDX. This is done via the Settings app under System, Storage, Advanced Storage Settings, Disks, and Volumes. Next to Dev Drive, we have Backup and Restore Improvements. Building on the App Restore feature announced last year, Microsoft is introducing additional backup and restore capabilities in this build to make moving to a new PC easier than ever and to help app developers retain users across this new PC transition. The goal of these changes is to land users on a desktop that feels familiar to them and get them back to productivity within minutes on their new PC. Next to that, we have new text authoring experiences in voice access. Microsoft has added two new experiences to make text authoring easy with voice access. Users can now use correction commands to correct words that are misrecognized by voice access. Lastly, we have Narrator's natural voice in Chinese. Microsoft is introducing new natural voices in Chinese that allow Narrator users to comfortably browse the web, read, and write mail, and do more. Natural Narrator voices use modern, on-device text-to-speech and once downloaded are supported without an internet connection. So these were the only new things introduced to this build. Moving forward and talking about the changes and improvements. In general, to minimize distractions from notification toasts, Windows now detect if the user is interacting with toasts or not and provide a suggestion to turn the toast banners off for such apps. This will only stop the banners from appearing, and you can still find the toasts in the notification center. This feature is beginning to roll out, so not all insiders in the dev channel will see it right away. For the Start menu, Microsoft is trying out a different model for ranking the most recently used files in the Start menu's recommended section that considers when the file was last used, the file extension, and more. This means you may not see files purely in reverse chronological order of when they were last used. For Taskbar and System Tray, Microsoft is excited to bring an early version of most requested features for Windows 11. Never Combined Mode. In Never Combined Mode, you'll be able to see each window of your applications on the taskbar individually, as well as their corresponding labels. You can find this feature by navigating to Settings, Personalization, Taskbar Behaviors. This feature is beginning to roll out, so not all insiders in the dev channel will see it right away. For Search on the taskbar, Microsoft is beginning to re-roll out the exploration of a new hover behavior for the search box and search highlight gleam. This originally began rolling out with build 23440, but was disabled to address a bug. The proposed interaction model aims to create a more engaging search experience by invoking the search flyout when you hover over the search box gleam. This behavior can be adjusted by right-clicking on the taskbar, choosing taskbar settings and adjusting your preferred search box experience. For File Explorer, the Windows App SDK version of File Explorer is now fully rolled out to insiders in the dev channel, and as a result, we are removing the pizza icon on the command bar. For Emoji, Microsoft has seen feedback and is updating a few emojis in the current set. Everything from making the eye more recognizable to changing our alien to be out of this world. There are a few bugs in this release which will be resolved in future flights. For Windows Security, updated the Windows Security Firewall notification dialogues that match the Windows 11 visuals. For networking, added support for bridging adapters via the command line via Netch. Passpoint Wi-Fi networks will now support enhanced connection performance and will display a URL in quick settings to provide information to users about the venue or event. Added WPA3 support to the PhoneLink Instant Hotspot feature for more secure connections to a phone's hotspot. Also made fixes to respect metered connection settings, reduce duplicate profiles, and show the phone's display name in the network list. For settings, added links to advanced properties for network adapters and internet properties under settings, network and internet, advanced network settings. Added a way to view Wi-Fi passwords for your known networks via settings, network and internet, Wi-Fi and manage known networks. Added the ability to join Bluetooth personal area networks under the settings, Bluetooth and devices. This option will appear for paired devices like phones that are sharing the internet over Bluetooth. Based on feedback, added additional options to the data usage page that allows for daily and weekly data limits. The page will also now show how far a data limit has been exceeded. Updated the design of the lists displayed under Settings, Apps, Startup Apps, and Settings, Apps, Advanced App Settings, App Execution Alias pages to be more consistent with other settings pages. Updated Settings, Apps, Startup to make it easier to access more information about the apps listed. For developers, moving the For Developers settings page from Settings, Privacy and Security to now be under Settings, System. So, there were all the changes and improvements made in this build. Moving forward, and talking about the fixes. For File Explorer, fix the following issues for insiders previewing the Windows App SDK version of File Explorer. Fixed an issue that could cause File Explorer or the control panel to become unresponsive to clicks after invoking the context menu. Fixed an issue where File Explorer and Taskbar weren't responding to light and dark mode changes, until Explorer.exe was restarted, if you had this version. Fixed the following issues for insiders with Gallery and File Explorer. Added icons for the entries in the collection drop-down in Gallery. Fixed the following issues for insiders with the modernized Details pane in File Explorer. Fixed an issue where narrator wasn't saying anything when opening and closing the Details pane. For Taskbar, fixed an issue where the taskbar in multi-monitor setups would show the indicator for an app window having focus on your screen when it actually didn't. For Search on the taskbar, fixed the issue causing some users to see content flicker before the content finishes loading when the search flyout is opened. Fixed an issue causing search to crash on launch for some insiders in the previous build. For notifications, fixed an issue that was making the notification center and notification page in settings crash when switching Do Not Disturb status for some insiders in the last few flights. For Task Manager, the search icon should be easier to see now when using a contrast theme. Pressing Enter when keyboard focus is on one of the sections, like Memory, in the Performance page should now actually switch sections. Made the navigation pane a bit narrower. As part of this change, when necessary, the text will be wrapped now. The creation of live kernel memory dump file submenu has access keys now. Resizing Task Manager from the top of the window should work now. For settings, fixed an issue which was causing settings to crash randomly sometimes when navigating away from certain pages. For Windows Spotlight, fixed an issue which was causing Explorer.exe to crash when selecting Learn more about this picture in the previous flight. So that was all from Microsoft for this build. If you want to know more, follow the link to the official Microsoft blog from the description. Hope it was useful. Consider like for the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, just comment down below. Thanks for watching and have a great day ahead.